chapter 12, Floral Consciousness. What is the essence of this chapter?
That chapter, we do a dive into, essentially perfumery, but not necessarily, but just about the sensation of smell and that sensuality and why perfumes were even birthed and, what's our relationship to all these beautiful aromas on the planet. So, and then also like basically the Franken fumes that are being created now with like GMO and a whole bunch of chemicals, and just how far we came from perfume, which was about purity and purification. And now we've just sort of got these chemical cocktails that we're spraying on and that are not healthy at all. But a perfume can be your medicine.
It's supposed to be. In fact,
yeah.
Our sense of smell is absolutely directly linked to how we feel.
Yes.
So there's enough science where they did the before and the after, and they had someone smell, and then they tested them again. And there's enough science to prove that what we smell and how we smell directly impacts if we're feeling calm or angry or energized or lazy or sleepy. And so what a wonderful, easy, simple way to wake yourself up, couple of drops of oil and you can wake yourself up. Or if you're feeling sad, couple of drops and you can just kind of revive yourself. For me personally, back to when I was really sick, I was just trying to find ways to get calm because I was just in this panic mode all the time.
Right.
And what worked for me was, I don't know if you've heard of her. Her name's Amma.
Yes.
Okay. Amma's Rose.
Yes.
I got goosebumps just even saying that out loud. But Amma's Rose was at a New Leaf. I was out there. Someone had mentioned to me that, look, one way you can calm down, because I wasn't ingesting any pills or anything, so it had to be natural. So one of the things someone said was, try these oils, some people swear by them that they work. So I went to New Leaf in my area and I just kind of walked around, and they had some testers. And I remember trying it, and it's like the world tilted. And it was literally a drop. I put it on, I smelled it. And till today, that's the only oil I use. I mean, that's my perfume. I don't spray myself with anything. It's just Amma's rose oil.
Beautiful.
Just roses and sandalwood. And in her case, she grows them in India. And so it's like 1,000 roses and sandalwood just pulled together into an oil base. When you've smelled that, Nadine, you can't ever go back.
You can't. No.
It smells fake.
Yeah, and it is. It's just when you can key into those aromas, it's such a celebration of what the earth has to offer.
Yes.
We have a beautiful perfume called Roses Shining Everywhere. And it's like 4 types of roses with sandalwood. And I think
I'm going to have to try that.
Yeah.
Done.
I'll send you some.
I would love to. Who knew it? At my age, I've suddenly fallen in love with the smell of roses and sandalwood.
Yeah. It's so sensual and so beautiful.
It is. So you talk about perfumes. How about someone wanting to just make perfume at home? Is that something that's easy to do? Or talk a little bit about how do you make them?
Well, really, it's just I talk about this in the book. It's in the next chapter, and I talk about how to blend. Because for me, I actually have synesthesia, which is when you combine senses with another thing. So for a musician, they may see shapes and then create the music, but I see color, and that's how I formulate. It's kind of like painting. Like I could almost not smell it. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't need to smell to have it all pieced together. So I tap into that. That's more for the design of it, but I really talk about how to blend. And then there's another chapter where we have recipes for perfumes and everything like that. That's in the Renegade Beauty recipe section.
Now that sounds incredible. So aphrodisiac in your armpit, what's that all about?
That's all about, so that area where we can also kind of apply perfume and smells, which is our armpits, which have been, a bit tormented with the right guard and secret. But yeah, so we want to there's a whole aphrodisiac in our armpit, and we want to enhance the pheromones and the smells and bring them out. And so we can make that quote unquote body odor actually a beautiful thing. and we can make it smell good when we're not trying to mask it up with chemicals. So that's what that section's about.
That makes sense.